Well, hello. This week I want to talk about a couple of things. The first is progress, how things are going. I'd say incredibly well. But some advice. It's a very different thing to just describe a situation than what it is to actually analyze it and back up whatever your argument is with some support. The other thing is, if you're going to hand in a submission to a CEO or you want to get a job, it's got to be a formal tone. You might wonder what that means is. Well, rather than saying, hey, I found out that there was something going on across the road, you could just say something like, due to research, there was evidence there was something going on across the road. They're not big words. It's just more direct, more confident. Some of the blogs that I'm looking at are absolutely fabulous. Thank you, right? Catchy up front. This is not like trying to make things really difficult for you. Make it catchy. Have a heading that is, I'm not going to call it provocative, but provokes some sort of a reaction, provokes people to come to your site. And most of all, why am I going to go back to that site? Some of the blogs are awesome. They've got wonderful graphics. Start to consider video, because video has metadata as well. And metadata, it's big words for essentially data finding data. It's a way to get found. Again, the web is all about getting found. And any way you can do to improve your chances, the better. So, course project, doing pretty well. I would say most people have done a reasonably good job. But when you think about it, if somebody's asking you about digital marketing strategy and you say email campaign, that's okay. What email campaign? If someone asks you about an action plan, us old marketing guys and people in the business, we're used to looking at a calendar of events, January, February, March, April. This is all just fictional at this point. But less words, more charts, less words, more bullets. If anyone has to read 400 or 500 words in anything these days, it's difficult. A pie chart means a whole lot more than 400 words these days. People moving like that. When you talk about marketing, I know a lot of people may not know marketing that well, but talk about it in marketing terms, not just conversational. The strategic marketing position for my product is, right? Not that we're going to do this. Is it going to be low cost? Is it going to be high-end niche? My pricing strategy is $1.50. Okay. Is that up? Is it low? It's more about just starting to wrap some of the terms around. Okay. So this week we're talking about websites. Look, this is the front door of your company. Okay. This is everything. This is you. This is your company. If you're trying to provide a website I just built, right? We're trying to tell people we're a high-tech company, this company that I'm actually helping out. So what did I do? I filled up the website with robots, of course. And not only that, as there's a transition, start to think about yourself reading websites. What we did, we started a concept with a flat panel, meaning you don't scroll down 45 different screens. It drives me crazy. Whatever drives you crazy, make sure, because it will drive other people crazy. So we actually have a new type of transition from left to right. It brings up the key messages, lots of graphics, less words. And not only that, we've got a very smart back end, lots of metadata, and we're going to actually have vignette videos running on the front screen. Now, is that the ultimate? No, there's so many other things you've got to do. Backlinks, I've seen some great stuff like that on your blogs. But look, in general, the website is the front door to your company. It's got to be something that people are on there for like a millisecond. I mean, my type of person, I'm just click, 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 click. It better be interesting to keep you there longer. It really better be interesting. And it better be beneficial to me. So that's why, some of these ideas of left and right transitions, you get the messages across. And we time them to see what the industry average is as to how long people are going to wait. So when you think about that, website design and navigation is everything. But here's a key point for you. And people sometimes don't do this. Make sure it's a responsive website. Okay, what do I mean by that? Meaning that it's responsive to an iPad, to an iPhone, or to anything. And make sure it's multi-platform. Is it going to run on Android? Is it going to run on iPhone? Is it going to run on some other platform that's coming in the future? More and more, just start to think about it from your perspective. What do you like? If you looked at your blog, would you go, wow, that's pretty cool? Or would you say, oh boy, I don't think I'd come back to this. Like for instance, if you had a blog, if you went to a blog and it just said metrics or something at the top, is it going to catch your eye? Or if you say something that's sort of like going to catch your interest, something about tennis or something else, yeah, it might catch your interest. So as we move forward here, if anyone needs more help on their course project, please call me. I mean, I'll get on the phone with you. You can ask students that I've done this with, because some people may feel the need. If you're a marketing person, all we're doing here is using new tools. That's it. The hard part of this is to get the positioning correct. It's not about using, Reddit, Telegram, Twitter, etc. It's really more about getting the messaging correct up front. What is it that I want to have on my website? What about the navigation? Start reading about the whole idea of an F, meaning it's the way our eyes read on a website, across like this and then down. When you see some websites, you'll actually see why they actually are built the way they are, why we all build them the same way. But try and have something unique, seriously. And in a nutshell, please give me a call if you need to. Thank you.